Peace to the gods. Peace to the earth. Peace to all the civilized families on the planet Earth. All the righteous civilized families on the planet Earth. This your man, King Truth is our law, also known as the King of Truth. Right? I'm coming to you on this, what's the date? This God Day of June, knowledge equality. Right, of June. Oh, man. Knowledge equality. Right? And so, how do I see knowledge equality? How do I see, man, we at knowledge power, right? Knowledge power refinement. And so how do I see knowledge power refinement, right? Well, it takes knowledge. See, I was thinking about changing the lessons. Really, I was thinking about changing mathematics. That's just me, for real. I'm trying to be right and exact, right? I'm trying to be right and exact with it, right? I'm trying to be right and exact with the lessons. And so after some long deliberation, I've been thinking that that understanding should be number 2 and wisdom should be number 3. Right? I believe Father Allah and the first gods, the firstborn gods, made number 2 wisdom because of some biblical language, right? The Bible refers to wisdom as she. In the Bible, wisdom is feminine. Wisdom is female, right? Now, y'all got to do your research, ask your Christian preachers or whatever, knowledge, or knowledgeable Bible scholars, right? But I believe Father Allah and the firstborn gods, the co-founders to the nation gods of earth, made wisdom number 2 because of the feminine principle of the Bible. I believe wisdom should be 3. I believe, you have to have knowledge and understand the knowledge to get to wisdom, right? Knowledge plus understanding equals wisdom. Right now, we so used to going knowledge, wisdom, understanding, 1, 2, 3. But like I say, long deliberation got me contemplating, teaching, publishing knowledge, understanding, wisdom, right? Knowledge, understanding, wisdom, right? You need knowledge to understand how to move wise. Knowledge and understanding equals a wise dome. You got to have understanding to be wise. You see? So this just, what I be dealing with, right? But, that's equal to 6, right? That's knowledge plus power refinement, right? So knowledge plus power is equal to equality. Equality is 6, meaning all things being equal. All things should be treated equal in the right situation. See what I'm saying? So, which, yeah, it's 6, so it's equality. So, you know what I'm saying? And, with, male and female being treated as equal, could be seen as the knowledge of male and female being equal can be seen as having power, refined. Women not being secondary. You see what I'm saying? So, that's how I see today's mathematics. I want to talk about a couple things. I'm gonna try to be brief. Y'all know I've been banging on y'all favorite rapper. Y'all favorite fake dead rapper, Fagavelli, right? He gets no love. He gets no love. He gets no sympathy. He gets no pass from me. The dude is fake. He's a fake dead, not dead, fake, and fake and everything he say, do he fake dead rapper. Well, I need to correct myself, right? In regards to his situation. I had said that he was, they was saying he was in Dannemora. Right? Now I'm seeing the movie Dannemora, right? Now I was like, this dude ain't been no Dannemora. They say Clinton Correctional. And so I just looked it up. Clinton Correctional is the new name for Dannemora, which sits in the village town of Dannemora, New York, right? So he was in Dannemora, but they wasn't saying Clinton Correctional, but it's the same place. So I was wrong to assume people was getting it wrong. He was actually in Dannemora. Clinton Correctional used to be named Dannemora, but they changed the name to Dannemora. Or changed the name. Dannemora used to be, or Clinton Correctional used to be Dannemora until they changed the name to Clinton Correctional. And I was like, people don't know all this fake. People know what they talking about. He was actually in the town. The Clinton Correctional sits in the town, Dannemora. They say Dannemora used to be the insane asylum for the criminals. And so I said, well, he belonged there, right? But so it's a lack of research on my part to think people saying he was in Dannemora was wrong. He was really in Dannemora, but Clinton Correctional sits in Dannemora, so it's the same place. People just calling it a different name. People was calling his prison a different name other than what was being reported and what his prison ID says he was at, which makes it confusing. But so he was in Clinton Correctional in the town in the formerly Dannemora called prison. So I straightened that out, right? Then I just shared this clips of this video that was made about him, and he was disrespecting his rape victim, right? Saying she called the lawyer before she called the police, and Haitian. Now he said the dudes he was with introduced him to her, meeting, and they was Haitian Jack, and now it was the other dude, his manager, Charles Fuller, right? I don't know. I'm just going by the reports, right? But that dude got I think Charles Man Fuller did an interview with Ice-T, and he said he got shot in the abdomen, and Tupac was being pistol whipped repeatedly, and he reached over and snatched Tupac's chain off and gave it to the dudes, and they ran off. All bullshit. But yeah, so he was like calling his rape victim, Yana Jackson, liar. She was out to extort him. She was, him and her and Haitian Jack was, setting them up. I heard these stories in the streets early on, right? It's, they was trying to set him up. If that was the case, Tupac would feel confident and strong, fighting his appeal, going back to court, trying to clear his name. What's the problem, right? I heard, though, and I said this before, I heard that when she has a interview with Vlad TV. Ayanna Jackson, that's the name of his rape victim. Their rape victim. And, I think in some part of the interview, she said Tupac, ripped her clothes off, right? And so what I heard that I don't think's been made public, but I'm gonna make it public, and I said this before, that when she made it out the room, sources say she was crying and screaming, and she made it out the hotel room, and she went to the lobby. She made it to the lobby, but she was naked. She made it to the front desk, calling for help, and the front desk gave her a blanket and called the police for her. So she didn't call no lawyer. She didn't have no lawyer. It's reports out there that say Tupac tried to tell that story, and she told him, I don't know these dudes. I'm not here for them dudes. You asked me to come here for you. I'm here for you, and I don't want to have sex with those dudes. Right? And so, it's, she got a different story. He got convicted of some form of sexual assault, which is a lesser degree of rape. And if he was truly being a victim extorted, he should have not faked his death in Las Vegas and, went to fight his appeal trial. He was granted an appeal. That's how he got out on jail. That's how he got out of jail. He was granted an appeal, and Interscope paid the appeal bond. Right? Usually they, you can get out on appeal bond to help fight your case, help mount another defense. Right? And so, man, and Haitian Jack separating his case ain't nothing shady. That's what people do, right? When they feel, they have a lesser role in this. He was saying Tupac said it was okay. And so, he wrong because he not listening to the young lady saying no. Right? So, then, he calling Haitian Jack a snitch. Same trial, picture what he said. That, they have the same rape trial. They have the same trial. She, and so I guess y'all got to ask her what happened with Haitian Jack's case. I don't know. Right? But that's the same trial Fagavelli talking about. It's the rape case. You see. So, yeah, man, it's, and if they was out to extort him, and she knew Haitian, and it was a setup that would have been revealed by the police investigation. You see what I'm saying? You know, if y'all gonna be mad at anybody, if y'all want to back Tupac, y'all believe him, go start calling the police and the court and the prosecuting attorney corrupt, right? You know, the man, she take a lie to take the test and publicly and all these things. You see? So, you know, like I've been saying, they didn't convict Tupac or Haitian Jack on her word alone. They investigated. And, you know, Tupac is a habitual liar. Him, BMF, Beach, Faggoty, Scent, Pussy Combs, Gay Z. You know, that's their first defense when they aren't man enough to say they made a mistake, is to lie. You see? So they are habitual liars. Boys with man age not being able to stand up and take responsibility for the decisions that they make. So no sympathy, nothing. Dude a rapist. And if he was innocent and went to sleep and woke up and it was over and she was fucked up, and you know, all that would have come out at trial. And if it did come out at trial, the judge and the prosecuting attorney and whoever else decided the case did not believe him. And so, you know, they should, you know, Tupac's attorney should take him back to court today and, you know, present, you know, many lie detected test results over the years that, you know, he was unwilling to take. You see, it's somebody like Faggoty that has a public image and, you know, lied to protect his public image, you know, would be willing to take a lie detector test. Would be ready and willing to take a lie detector test if it was going to clear their name 100%. Right, so the real reason Faggoty faked his death, it wasn't because Baby Lane and the Crips was going to get him. It was the appeal trial was going to lock his gay ass up again. You see? So, no, he can't. He in Stormont, Georgia. See what I'm saying? Hiding. You know, he sent his mother and his uncle to run errands while he stay in the house and hide. Or, you know, he'd be in the back seat, you know, like a dog with his head out the window trying to get some air. So, but, you know, he ain't a dog. You know, he a cat. You know, he a feminine. You know, if he is a dog, he a bitch. He a feminine dude. You see what I'm saying? If you didn't rape the girl, and that's what it is, come on back and tell the court that again. You know, this time bring everybody with you, so they could back you up and, you know, they could help you. So, but I don't believe him. You know, I believe Yana Jackson's side of things. You know, that's what it is, you know, until, you know, he is able to prove different other than his lying word. He is always going to be guilty, in my eyes, of rape. So, you know, that's what I got to say about that. I'm going to talk about, you know, Gay Z and, you know, beyond, you know, Gay Z's philosophy of, you know, being in a relationship with a woman. You know, he said, you know, you got to be a fan of your woman. Well, maybe that's his, you know, maybe that's how he see being with a celebrity like him, that in order to get along and keep her happy, you got to be a fan. Right. But I think that's a irresponsible, not thought out, incomplete statement of how to treat or view your woman that you are in a relationship with, right? I think, men, if you are in a relationship, with a celebrity, y'all got to find common ground and be grounded. You saying so to treat a celebrity woman like you a groupie or a fan, I think is not being in a good relationship. You aren't, you want fans love their stars no matter what that star does. You see? And so, man, so, it sounds like he's scared to check Beyonce. Or if he does, he don't know how to communicate with Beyonce. Right? Yeah, so I think, and I think that's wrong. You should treat your woman like a queen. You know what I'm saying? Like queen, mother, goddess, but not put her on a pedestal when she is not worthy. You see? All women ain't worthy of titles and fandom. You see? And I don't think no man that's in a relationship with a woman that has popularity where she has, has an actual fan base should be a fan. I wouldn't know how to separate the two. Being a man or a fan, I would tell you when you're not right. You see? So, yeah, man, I think that's a wrong statement, man. I think they may need some relationship counseling. And staying on them, I heard from their camp, right? It's some disheartening, disappointing news that they haven't been sending their eldest daughter to school. Someone leaked that, she's 12 or 13 or could be 14, about to turn 13 or just turned 12 or turning 14, that she doesn't go to school. And some say she hasn't, she has never been to school. And so I started looking for, teacher tutors, people that's accredited in the state they live in, or just, licensed, certified, period, to homeschool her. And, they say that's not even in the picture as well. So it's like scary that they're raising their eldest daughter and all their children with no education. This is Jay-Z and Beyonce, and y'all know who their eldest daughter is. And she just on stage performing, dancing and stuff. And she moved like Jay-Z. I'm like, wow, this, you see what I'm saying? So it's no jealousy. It's just, they raising their daughter, their eldest, with no education. And I think, that's a crime somewhere. Ain't that's a crime on the East Coast and the West Coast. That's truancy. That's, child endangerment, negligence. That's a crime somewhere that they're committing by not getting a child an education, whether it be private, at home, the best school. That's crazy. It looked like they are hating on their babies, on their children, because they aren't fully educated. It's rumored that their education stops in elementary school, around the 5th and 6th grade, right? So it sounds like they hating on their children. And I'm like, wow, man, y'all need to leave me the hell alone and go get all your whole family educated somewhere. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's all I want to talk about, man. Wake up to these people, man. It's y'all, you turn on these podcasts, YouTube. It's time y'all talking about these dudes like y'all know what else to talk about. You know what I'm saying? You know, we need to move away from these people like they unrebukable, unreproachable, and perfect. You know, they lying about being billionaires. You know, they lying about being high school educated. You know, that's fake, you know. So that's all I'm saying, man. We need to find some more empowering and enlightening to, you know, talk about. You know, if they need correction, correct them. You know, we need to stop making stupid people more famous. You see? So that said, I'm out. Peace.